U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says Iran's Revolutionary Guard is gaining too much influence and asserting too much control over Iran's security and political and economic decisions. And she says Washington's push for new sanctions against Iran is aimed primarily at the Guard. She blames it for violence against political opponents in Iran.
We are focusing our sanctions to be targeted at the Revolutionary Guard. They are deeply involved in the commercial and business and investment activities of Iran. They own major institutions like the airport, for example. So there's a lot that they're doing which is very troubling.
Clinton is seeking support among Persian Gulf states for new sanctions against Iran in the hope of pressuring Tehran to agree to a proposed uranium swap. Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad warns that Iran takes offense at such pressure.
Of course, if someone wants to act against Iran, our response would not be like previous times. We will not advise or clarify or explain anymore. Definitely, there will be a counteraction that will make them regret, as usual.
The plan, brokered by the United Nations, calls for Iran to ship its low-enriched uranium abroad in exchange for nuclear fuel in an effort to limit Iran's possible capability to develop a nuclear weapon. Such concerns were heightened after Tehran announced it has already enriched uranium to 20%. The international community fears Iran could increase the process to the level needed to produce nuclear weapons. Iran maintains its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. Secretary Clinton explains the U.S. position.
We're never going to close the door. We're not going to remove the outstretched hand, but as President Obama said, you have to unclench your fist in order to shake that hand. We've always had a two-track strategy, and we've always talked about pressure and sanctions.
In another development, the United States, Russia, and France have written a joint letter to the International Atomic Energy Agency expressing concerns about Iran's recent enrichment claims. Robert Raffaele, VOA News.